Why is it so long?
Oh my god.
Oh no, hold on.
So welcome guys, today we are doing a segment on correct or not, and this segment is basically focused to understanding how pronunciation works and how us Malaysians tend to think words are pronounced in one way, but is it really correct or not? So in this game we have a few friends over today, and we have Ching Ting, Winson, Kiat, and also Danny. I would like to introduce them one by one and get you to know who they are. First one is Ching Ting, and she is a teacher trainer, a person who I'm very, very close to, a person who is very dedicated to her job, and a wonderful, wonderful president of a Toastmasters club. Winson, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit more and tell us more about yourself?
Hi everyone. So basically, I'm also president of another club of Toastmasters. So for myself, I'm actually a coach that focuses mainly on youth. I teach them on communications, stress management, and also a life coach for them. So basically, the whole purpose of what I want to achieve is to prevent them from the suicide attempt. Yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you, Winston. So next one, we have Kiat. Can you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am CK, Chingyat, CK to be short. I am a video game streamer, I would say. That's all about me.
Thank you, CK. Wonderful. And next one, we have Danny. Danny, are you able to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, my name is Danny. Right now, I'm currently a executive in marketing for Video Game Mall.
Thank you, Danny. Please be safe over there. So essentially today, we're going to play a little game on pronunciation. So again, the whole idea of correct or not is basically to focus on how Malaysians' pronunciations affect our daily lives. And some of the words maybe we mispronounce without even knowing it. So let me just show you how this game goes about. First is we have 3 different rounds. And for round 1, 5 points is given to each player. And right now, all of you are individual players. 5 points are given to every correct or the closest pronunciation to the actual word. Round 2, you will be awarded 10 points. And round 3, you will be awarded 15 points. In between these rounds, you will have bonus rounds. These bonus rounds, some of them are question and answer, some of them are fun things where you can slowly rank up your points. And at the end of the day, the person with the most points wins. Now, as explained to our dear friends today, although I'd like to give you guys big gifts, but you know what? I can give you a cup of coffee from me. So that is one of the things that I would like to share with you to the winner of this episode today. So with that, are you guys ready for the first word?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so first word.
Niche.
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 All right, so the word is actually pronounced niche. Very good for Ching Ting, Winson, and Danny. Actually, I really like CK's twist in niche because this word is very easily confused with other words like niche or Nietzsche or Nietzsche. So the real pronunciation, whether it is American or British, is pronounced niche. So Ching Ting, Winson, and Danny gets 5 points. CK, still some way to go. Next one.
Herb.
Curve.
All of you have gotten correct. This word, although it looks very simple, oftentimes Americans pronounce it in a special way. Now, I just like to ask you guys for like 0 points. What do you think Americans pronounce this as?
Herbie.
Herbie.
It's a bird at the back.
Funnily,
Huh?
Americans pronounce this word by having a silent H. So they go herb. Herb. Yeah. Good job, guys. Another 5 points to each of you. Next one.
Oh.
Love.
And the closest person is Ching Ting. It's pronounced as love. So every time when we speak in our Malaysian accent, we go, I love you, you love me. It's actually not appropriate. It's a very American or British pronunciation would be love. So it's like a AV sound of love. I love you. I love my dog. I love my cat. So not I love my cat. I love my dog. So nice one. 5 points to Ching Ting. Next word.
Route.
Root.
Root. And the closest one is Danny. The pronunciation is actually root. Last word from the first level.
Yeah.
Via.
Wire.
Via.
Via.
Alright, so this is another twist where I would say all of you get 5 points because it is pronounced as via or via. That is end for round 1. And now we go to bonus round 1. It is a test of understanding or knowledge. And here is your question. According to the International Phonetic Alphabet, or the IPA, how many vowels are there in the English language? So now you get to think. Now, you don't have to think so hard. You would just have to vote either less than 10 or more than 10. For those who think it is less than 10, raise your hands. All right, so all of you think it's less than 10. The answer is more than 10. Yeah, it is more than 10. Now, let me show you something very interesting. This is the IPA, and we actually have 17 vowels. So the vowels that we think of A, E, I, O, U, they are alphabetical vowels, but these are not the sounds pronounced or produced from our mouths. So if you notice here, we have long I, long U, short U. So we have oo and E and ear and ua. So those are considered vowels. And in the IPA, we have a total of 17. So unfortunately for that round, nobody gets a point.
That was 5.
The person who correctly answers or has the correct pronunciation would win 10 points each. So round 2 begins. First word.
Jewelry.
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 Yeah, actually all of you got it correct, except for Ching Ting's first try, which is very commonly mistaken, is jewelry. A lot of people pronounce the L as a very strong component, but all of you got it right. All of you get 10 points. It's pronounced as jewelry. Next word.
Prestige.
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 Okay, awesome. The answer is actually prestige. So, next one. Very common word and a very common mistake we Malaysians tend to make. Let's start with CK.
Correcc.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's how I use it.
Oh, okay. All right, Danny, how about you?
College.
Okay. All right, final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Winson, how about you?
Colleague.
Colleague.
Correct. The answer is actually colleague. The very mispronunciation for Malaysians is we tend to call them colleague. So you'll always hear it's like, hey, you will see my colleague. The new colleague very nice leh, or the new colleague very fun leh. I can go and eat with that new colleague. So yes, the pronunciation is actually colleague. Nice one. So Ching Ting gets that.
Okay, this is so dumb.
Okay, Danny, it's all fun and games.
Danny.
I use the word every day in the office. Like, okay.
Yeah, I spell it every day the wrong way.
Never mind. I suck. So
Okay.
yeah.
It's okay. We all learn through mistakes anyway. It's very fun to find out this kind of thing. If everybody gets correct, then like we really like don't learn anything new.
No fun.
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, it's no fun. All right, next one.
Adjective.
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 Okay, the closest is actually Danny.
Adjective. Adjective.
Next one. Haha, Malaysian favorite word.
Tuition.
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 Yes, Ching Ting, CK, and Danny got it right. It is actually pronounced as tuition. The funny thing is, Malaysian, we always call it tuition. It's a very hard
Because-
sounding word. So it's
Because-
still very, very challenging for like a lot of our Malaysians to change it to tuition. Like I'm going to tuition or I'm going to have my tuition in here. We still have that tendency like, hey, pa, I'm going tuition. So we still have that tendency. But we're going to try and slowly break that habit and try to make it more like tuition. Because we will say the word intuition, but we won't say intuition. I've got an intuition in my head. So the word is tuition. Good job, guys. Okay, now we've got to bonus round 2. Now, these bonus round 2 is worth 10 points. Now, since I only have 3 of these, I would like to kindly ask Danny not to read this because this is heavily reading one, okay? So I would like Danny to just observe this for a while Ching Ting, Winson, and Kiat get to have a chance to see this out, okay? So, this test is on pronunciation tongue twisters. You get a
No.
full 10 points
Oh my God.
if you've got accuracy and speed. Now, if you are accurate but you are slow, I'll give you 5. If you are fast but not accurate at all, I'll give you 5. But if you have accuracy and speed, you are 10 points winning, okay? But if you have one wrong move, means one accidental wrong statement, you are out of that tongue twister. Ching Ting, Winson, and CK, please choose your number, which will determine which tongue twister you will get to choose.
Winson choose 2.
1.
Ching Ting, choose, no choice, choose 3. Alright, so let's start from Ching Ting. Okay, Ching Ting, you got 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm not, but yeah.
Alright, I'm sure you're ready. Let's go to Ching Ting's tongue twister.
If you must cross a course, cross cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross across course, cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully.
Oh my god!
That's amazing! That is very impressive. That's a very good one. I would definitely give you 10 points for that. Wonderful. Okay, Winson, are you ready?
Not really, but yeah.
That's good enough for me. This is your statement.
Wow. I slit the sheet. The sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit. 6 sleek swans swam swiftly southward. Scissors, scissor. Pistols, sticks.
Alright, very close. Good job. I would give Winson that one like a 9 points because there was a mispronunciation on swam. So it would be 6 sleek swans swam swiftly southward, scissors, thistle sticks. So, good job, Winson.
Thank you.
And last one, CK. You know every game
Not
show,
really.
right? And you know why game show always keep the last one?
Yeah, I actually expected this.
Yeah, not the hardest one.
Uh-huh.
Here is your tongue twister, CK.
Why is it so long?
Oh my god.
Oh no, hold on.
So,
It's okay, you can do it, man. You can.
Just a heads up. This
Uh-huh.
has to do with the pronunciation of th. So the TH sound that you produce with your tongue in your teeth going with your air out. So it's like th.
Okay,
Yeah. Go, TK.
some tent in a 30-acre camel ticket of thorns and pistol, trumpet, and thunder threatening the church. Retrieve the thoughts of Matthew. The talk, although
Theoretically.
theoretically, it was only the 13,000 pistol and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30 years old thought thought of that morning?
Wonderful! Amazing! Good try!
Well done.
ZK definitely deserves at least 8 points. Although there was some challenging mispronunciation, I think you took that head on. That was like superb. So, just to show you how this actually sounds like, it is actually a lot of your tongue or your teeth and your air. So I'm gonna like put my mouth really close to the mic so you can actually hear the sound. So it goes like this. Something in a 30-acre thermal thicket of thorns and thistle-thumbed and thunder-threatening the 3D thoughts of Matthew the Thug, although theoretically it was only the 13,000 thistles and thorns through the underneath of his thigh that the 30-year-old thug thought of that morning.
Wow.
I have run out of air.
No, is that a nursery rhyme or something?
It's not. It's actually, if you really want to look up for more pronunciation and tongue twisters, you literally just have to look tongue twisters pronunciation, and you have like so many options to just pronounce all these words and help you improve your diction, your intonation, and everything. But overall, awesome job, guys. This was a tough one, but superb, amazing. Good job. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is round 3. Round 3 means this is gonna be where it's tough, or at least I'm hoping or hope so. That's tough. So, first word of round 3.
Hereditary.
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 Okay, unfortunately, none of you got the closest yet. It is actually a very tough word to pronounce, and it's especially hard for us Malaysians because we have Malay words that focuses on very specific vowels towards different type of forms. So a lot of us Malays might say hereditary, but it's actually pronounced as hereditary. Hereditary. Next word.
Accessory.
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 Okay, closest word or pronunciation is actually goes to Danny with 15 points. It is pronounced as accessory. So it has like an X sound. Accessory. I have plenty of accessories.
It's okay. Being a gamer really pays off, huh? Learning that word.
Yeah, actually. Alright, next word. Oof, it's getting a bit tough.
Heinous?
Heinous. Heinous.
The first word comes to my mind is hideous.
Hideous.
He knows.
He knows.
Good job.
You okay there?
Heinous.
Pronunciation is heinous. You're right. Some people pronounces it as heinous. Apparently, that's not the right way to pronounce it. So, if you need a definition to that word, I would suggest you to Google that. And if not, I will tell it to you after this game show. Next word. We're coming to the end. This is a special word. Love this word so much because it's never what it looks like.
Abalone?
Abalone.
I know abalone.
Abalone.
Okay, pronunciation closest is actually CK and Danny. Both of them got it right. So it's actually abalone, which is very weird if you want to go to a Chinese restaurant. It's like, abalone one please. So, it is something that is very hard for us to like try to change very fast, but hopefully once we get our pronunciation there and people understand us a little bit more, hopefully the pronunciation sticks. But yeah, abalone, who would have thought? Suddenly it doesn't sound so classy. Last word before we end today's game. So Ching Ting, could you start?
Epitome? Oh my god.
Thinking too hard. Don't worry. Have fun. Whichever you think it is.
Epitome.
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 The pronunciation is actually epitome. Tome, tome, and epitome.
Tome.
Fortunately, none of you
Okay.
got that pronunciation, but it's quite close.
Alright.
So, unlike the abalone earlier, this one is often also mispronounced as epitome. So, it is usually pronounced epitome or correctly pronounced as epitome. This is the final bonus round before we decide who is the winner for today. And this is a question and answer round. So you guys have to either, if you have a chance, think of a number, or if you have a paper and pencil or a phone or something like that where you can show us a number, that'll be great so that we can give you the direct points. Oh, he's
go
got
and get
my
one.
paper. Yeah, okay. We'll be right back after the commercials.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello back. I am Pina.
Even my mom doesn't joke like that.
Oh my god.
So the question is for 10 points for the closest number, or 20 points if you can get the exact number. How many English accents are there in the world? How many English accents are there in the world, do you think? Each of you will have 30 seconds to think really hard and write the answer on the paper. Hands down. What do you think is the number? So let's all show our numbers on the screen if possible. So CK has 145. Ching Ting has 6. I can't see.
Mine is
my-
160.
160.
Ooh, okay. And the answers are actually
Wait. I think it's 161.
no, it's actually 160. You're right.
Oh, what?
We actually
wow.
don't have a direct number of how or a real answer to this question because everyone speaks it in a very different way. But essentially, how many dialects they can count in all the world, we have a total of 160 distinct English dialects and accents. So, good job to Danny being right on the dot with 160 with 20 points. CK and Winson also having 10 points each for being very close.
Yeah, I have 160.
Winson had 160.
Oh, Winson had 160 also. Oh, fantastic. Winson. Okay, sorry. My math very bad. Okay.
Although it's just a blind guess.
Blind guess. Wow, that's a very good tembak guess. You must have really good answer. So, congratulations, guys. I have no idea who the winner is at the moment, and the only person who knows who the winner is right now is essentially Joel, who is counting up the scores and seeing who gets a cup of Starbucks. And personally, since you guys have been all so nice, I actually just want to belanja all of you guys Starbucks, because thank you so much for being on this first video with me. I hope this turns out well. I hope the video turns out well, and if anything, I had a lot of fun with you guys, and I also learned a little bit more on pronunciation along the way. Okay, and the winner is Danny with 125 points, and also not being able to see the screen and sitting in his car. Alright, good job, guys. Thank you so much for being in this first video and taking your time and your special evening to be with me and also this video for today. Once again, for everyone who is viewing this video, you can check out all these wonderful people and their Facebook pages, their links all in this description. So have fun, take care, and good night to all of you guys. Bye-bye.
All right. Good night. Thank you.